Sanbonani Dumelangi, get welcome to the Musa Keys listening session. Batho ba dese, batho ba khulu mara bona. Na kalina ke nna busi ba ba khulu ba dese, ba re ke the queen of Pitori. I am hanging out with the song Michael Jackson, the drip god. Come on, how you feeling about tonight?
Hey man, I'm delicious. I'm always delicious.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. I believe that this is gonna be like one of the biggest albums. So many classic music, so many beautiful music. It's music that can carry us like from
Okay.
today till whenever. Yeah.
Okay, before we get into the crux of what you're dropping today, ne? I mean, you grew up in Guyana. I mean, growing up, what's the music like of Guyana? What's inspiring you at that point?
BPM 125. We running. But crazy enough, I haven't been like I've never been a kid of like going out. I don't go out a lot. Like when I go out, I go play, and then I come back in the house, I chill. I've never really been in the streets like that. So I don't really know much about their music and all of that. But I know some songs, Pengu, Pengu, Pengu. Those are like super popular songs. So yeah. Growing up around that scene didn't really inspire the kind of music that I make now. But then now, looking at the way those people respect the culture, how Tsongas respect the culture. I also understood myself as a Tsonga person. That's why I even didn't shy away to call myself like Tsonga Michael Jackson. So yeah, this is how.
Nice one. And how did you get to actually being like, wait again, ne? I want to make a career out of this music thing. Can you go serious?
Um, it happened when everything just started moving. Like I saw my work ethic building my brand as a whole. I was like, oh damn, actually me doing this thing works much more better than me going to school to do that and that and that and that. But I'm not saying other people should do that. But for me, it worked like that. I was doing school at the same time, but I was also pushing my music. But my music was more progressive than my school. So yeah.
Did you complete the school part of it, or when you heard, hey, ho, I'm not the
I go no humba monate, but also because um I left school because there was no time. I tried pushing both things, but time just wasn't on my side. You find that on a Sunday I have a gig, came back at home at like 4 a.m. Class lecture is at 7. It's not enough sleep. So I was like, hey man, there's just so many things happening in my life. Maybe if I leave school, I left school on my second year, doing my second year. So I was like, if I leave school and focus on this, maybe there will be much more progress. So that's what's up. Yeah.
Kutlama bare, you're a deep thinker. You live in your head. Oh, like, which one is this one?
Ish. Shem. I'm an anxious person. So there are things always running in my mind, When I'm chilling at home, when I'm trying to rest and sleep, my mind just tells me that, yo, there's another guy out there who's actually working harder, is pushing harder, who's going out to create more connection, to do this and that. What are you doing? Why are you just chilling? Those are the kind of things that go through my mind. Or bro, people are creating new sounds. What's your sound? Figure out your sound, figure out a new sound, all of that, all of those things. So those are the kind of things that go on in my mind. That's how much I think of things. So yeah.
That's very cool. And talking about the project, ke tayo, ke tayo, re pronounce bjang, and where does the inspiration come from?
Mapedi ke tayo.
Okay.
Ka sekgowa ba re ke Theo.
Okay.
Inspiration comes from the name itself. The name means source of joy. Teo means source of joy. It's a Nigerian name. I met a guy at some galadina, whatever. His name, like his energy was super dope. Like we enjoyed his energy and his presence and his conversation. So I was like, you know what, bro, what's your name? He's like Teo, and I'm like, that sounds really nice. What does it mean? He's like, I'm the source of joy, and I'm like, hell yeah, you are. You've made everybody around here. It's the first time we link up with you, but we feel so comfortable and all that. So I personally believe that my music is that. My music is like the source of joy to people. Not only the source of joy to people, also the source of joy. And myself too. I'm like the source of joy to people. So yeah, that's what's up.
Okay. And with the people you've worked with, I mean, I saw Lebza the Villain, I saw Sinom Soul, I saw a variety of artists. How did you gather them and choose them specifically? This is who I want to work with.
Okay, in terms of who to work with, I'm really picky. I don't want to lie because um I have programmed like my mind knows what it wants. By the time I get onto studio, by the time I start making a song, I know the kind of song I want to make and all of that. So I just felt like those people were the perfect fit. And then there's a song titled Kushushu featuring Babalwa, Amos, um, Soa Matrix, Kelvin Momo, and Mess Music. So what happened? What had happened is that I had a what you call it, a camp. I hosted a camp for like 3 nights, whereby I just call in musicians and producers, singers, and all of that, so that we can create music. And then that's how like the most of the features came through. But Sino and Libza are like really close brothers of mine. There's a time Sino was like we stayed together basically. So imagine a whole month of Sino and I being in the same house. We just made music every day. So yeah, that's what's up.
I guess it's inevitable. You guys are both musicians.
True, true, true. And also, man, I also just love trying weird and new things. You know, for example, Samarin Boy. That's a song that says nothing, literally. It's just harmonies, literally, but it bangs. So I was like, let me try out something new. I always want to try out things that are not common, instead of calling the regular people. I'm like, let me call these people and see how they would sound together. So yeah.
Okay, the people want to know, when is it dropping? When can they expect it to drop?
19 November, a bomb is being dropped. A whole
Ah.
bomb, it's not too much, too much.
It's too much and we're ready for it. One last one. Ke mga rutileng ho apara because, hey, I know the jupe is too much.
Hey Joe, now mama's hello no remfana katwa.
Yeah.
My mom just gave me a lot of. I'm super grateful for that woman. She gave me the looks. She gave me the drip, sense of dressing. She gave me everything, bro. The talent, also God. Big shout out to you. So yeah, that's what's up.
Shara, thank you so much. We're looking forward to it. And we are excited. So make sure when you do the right thing because monate wa teng, o tsoka ditsebe. But look, from Musa Keys, nna Kalina ke nna Busi, ba ba khulu, ba ba dese, ba re ke the Queen of Pitori, and we are outie.